Yo, keep it in the act. Welcome back, episode 43 of the podcast. Hope you guys are tuned in and enjoying.
Ain't it 42?
No, it's 43.
It's 42.
It's 42.
It is 42.
I said that. He said no. It's 43. All right, let me do it.
No, bro, we keeping this all in.
Oh my god.
Go ahead, keep going.
Just respect.
No, keep it all in, bro. It builds character. It builds a relationship between us and the people. How we feeling today? Start with Zay, man. How you feeling, Zay?
Whatever.
Feeling good, man. My Cavs do play today. Get some Celtics. Big time game.
Oh, big game.
You think so?
How you feeling today, Dom?
Feeling good, bro. Oh, we got a game today. I'm looking salty at the same time as the Cavs game, though. I'm looking more interested in that. Honestly.
That's crazy.
How you feeling, bang, man?
Let's put the phone on the ground next to the bench.
The game of side quest today, bro.
Huh?
Your game of side quest today, bro.
Was that English?
Yes, it's your game of side quest today.
Nah, bro. We coming for a dub, bro. we starting to win streak.
Who do y'all play?
Malone.
I can't say if that you guys are gonna win.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know anything about D2 basketball. I'm not gonna lie.
We watch film, they're not good. But you watch.
Let's be careful what we say on here, for they find this and they start posting you after the game.
How you feel, Shay, baby?
I'm feeling better than usual. It's raining outside, so I'm tired. Y'all get tired?
No.
Y'all don't get tired? Wait, hold on.
It's raining outside, so his hand had carpal tunnel.
Yeah,
Bro, just weak.
That's
so
from,
when
that's
when
from
it
the sacks, bro.
Wait, so when it rains outside, y'all don't get like tired?
No. I like the rain.
Or like if you have an injury, like say, didn't you have a knee problem or something like that?
Oh, you putting a knee?
Yeah, at one point in your life.
No, that was you.
Well, but when you injured, like, and it rains outside, you just like, I feel a little
I'm not
bit
gonna lie.
more.
That's actually
That's only when you like break a bone.
No, that's generally old head chatter.
Because old as then broke a lot of when you broke your collarbone.
No, 100%, bro.
When you broke your collarbone, in recovery, start raining, you like, oh no.
Nah, I know what you're talking about, but I never got that. I think because I like the rain. Like I generally like the rain.
No,
Honestly.
I hate rainy days. I be
I
tired.
like the vibe of the rain. I like to just chill in the crib, rain out.
Oh yeah, if I can sit down all day, we cool. But if I can chill in the crib all day and it's raining, I'm cool. But if I gotta be outside doing stuff, no.
When are you ever
Who would want to be outside in the rain?
Not outside, but like doing class and all that.
Okay.
That whatnot. But whatever. Pretty eventful week. Sports week. We had some fights, some
Why you
UFC,
got
some
your legs
boxing.
crossed?
I always sit like
see
this.
his legs on camera.
I always sit like this. But
Jake Paul, Mike Tyson.
The card.
27-year-old versus 58.
Bro.
It was all for bread.
Shout out Mike for getting 20 M's. Did you? No. I saw that an adult film website gave him $250K for having his cheeks out, bro.
I saw that.
That's the reason he wore that. That's the reason he wore the thing, was because they gave him a bag for it. I ain't gonna lie.
This is all just to give Mike Tyson a chance to get money.
Mike just coming up on chicken, but I'm not gonna lie, bro. Just abolish YouTube boxing. Just all.
Jake Paul is like he's a promoter of boxing, honestly. Because the women fight between Katie Taylor and Amanda Serrano.
A promoter of boxing is kind of crazy to say, because I'm not gonna lie, you have a lot of people that say like they don't even want to watch boxing if he's actually what boxing is gonna be. So I don't know if he would say.
Do you watch boxing at all?
I mean, I watch a good amount.
But I mean, you got to get rid of celebrity boxing. I know I don't watch boxing, and I know boxing is supposed to look like that as soon as I click on.
Well, I'm not talking about the Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. I'm talking about
every Jake Paul
the card. And
the fight before them was the
Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor.
That was
she got
Amanda
robbed.
Serrano got robbed.
She got robbed.
But Katie Taylor did fight a good fight, so she was.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie.
No.
And the fight before that, Mario Barrios, I don't know how that ended in a draw when he got 2 knockdowns, but hey man, it's boxing. That's why boxing, I don't like.
Every time I see a Jake Paul fight, I know that's not how it's supposed to look. It genuinely looks like AMP boxing.
Nah, it was just ridiculous, bro. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If anybody that bet money on Mike Tyson, you should honestly just smack yourself.
Yeah.
Why would you do that, bro? I feel like literally a baboon could have told you that.
They just wanted Mike to win.
Once I see them trip in the walk-in, I'm like, oh yeah.
But I'm just saying, bro.
I swear, no. I thought I was the only one.
And like they said, like he almost died like a few months ago.
In July, he almost died in July. They had to cancel the fight.
So why? I don't know why people bet any money. Like
it was all a stunt to give Mike Tyson a chance.
But I mean, bro, did you see his training? He doing combos.
Bro, he's still 58 years old though.
Then he get in the ring and he just
it's a different feeling in the ring.
He's still 50.
That's true, but it's something.
No, he was definitely paid not to hurt Jake though.
I think
he was
so.
definitely paid too.
Because there was this one clip I saw, and Mike Tyson's move is when he comes down here, he's swinging from his hip, bro. He wasn't hitting from his hip.
I saw one where he clocked dude, and then after that he was just like, oh, my fault. Like he ain't really he came back like. Now the biting of the glove for low-key had me crying though.
You can see like him try not to dodge. Like punches will come, and he would be like then he'd get hit a little bit, then he'd be like, oh
yeah. even if it was fighting real though, like I just feel like, bro, he's 50 years old. Like he's more than double Jake Paul's age, bro. Why there was no reason. And then Jake Paul Glazer's gonna be like, but Jake beat Anderson Silva, whatever his name is. Bro, he was 45 when they fought. He's an MMA fighter.
He's beaten a lot of MMA fighters. Nate Diaz, Ben Askren.
The only real boxer he fought, he lost, bro.
And now people, when real boxers are challenging him now he's talking about, I run the sport already.
Yeah,
he does not want to fight Artur Beterbiev.
They're trying to see him being a fraud.
He does not want to fight him. He will kill him in the ring.
You talking about Tank or what's his name?
Beterbiev, the light heavyweight champion. He's undisputed now. He just beat Bivol, who beat Canelo Alvarez. He does not want to see him at all.
He don't want to see Tank either.
He don't want to see any pro boxer in the WBA.
Nah.
How many pounds he got on Tank?
At least 6.
He like 40 pounds on Tank.
Nah.
I ain't gonna lie.
Tank 135 and Jake fought at heavyweight.
Jake is like huge.
I was about to say
he was like
he fought Mike Tyson at heavyweight, but he's really like heavyweight welterweight for real. I think so.
He's like 225.
Maybe middleweight.
He fought at 230. He's like, I'm not gonna lie, his natural body weight
to fight pro, he'll probably fight middleweight or light heavyweight.
His natural body weight's at least 200 though. That's what I'm telling you.
Natural body weight?
Yes.
I mean, that's
I think it's 210.
100%.
In fighting, there really is no natural body weight. You fight.
But I'm talking about the body weight that your body like naturally is, not like what you cut down to or anything like that. He like if he didn't do any workout, he would probably sit at like 210.
Yeah, probably. But I don't know. It did look rigged at very much.
I wouldn't even say rigged. I would just say it looked like an old man was fighting, bro.
Like round one.
But I could, when Jake said he like held back a little bit, I seen that too.
Yeah.
Because he like stopped like throwing.
Even the announcer said
once I seen the 14-ounce gloves, like, okay, they're not trying to hurt Mike Tyson.
Even the announcer said it though. She was like, I don't know why Jake's just not cutting loose at this point.
Roy Jones Jr. He was like, I don't know where Mike's legs is. He looking.
No, I don't know why. I don't know why doctors even cleared Mike to fight. To be honest,
what you mean?
20 mil? They get a mil.
I get that, but I'm saying he shouldn't have been. Realistically, he shouldn't have been cleared to fight, and that's another reason. Like, why
there really is no clear to fight. It's just like if you're ready to fight. I don't think there is like any.
No, you have to be cleared. Medical regulations. I watched the whole video on it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
The documentary?
No,
bro.
So what?
Who wrote the first note? This N-word fought somebody double his age.
You know that was Xander, bro.
Oh. But no, I think it was bad. I don't want to ever see a fight this big when it's somebody
Tennessee, Georgia?
Double the age.
I'm not gonna lie, absolutely not. I don't want to talk about
bro. I knew Georgia was gonna win. They always they lose like against Bama and like some big games. I feel like this was a big game, but it didn't. It had no for me. It wasn't really like no big game.
It wasn't big like in the media because they have Georgia ranked. They were ranked number 11 before that.
Yeah, now they're ranked 8.
Yeah, it's weird. The rankings are weird because they have one of the hardest schedules in the country, but they're ranked number 11.
I mean, they got 2 L's.
So wait, do y'all think?
But I mean, they still gonna make the playoffs.
So how does that work? Like with the new college football like bracket, does strength of schedule go into play at all, or does it just matter?
No, it does because it's definitely gonna be like straight Big Ten and SEC outside of like conference winners.
Yeah,
that's weird. They got to figure that out. But
no,
Colorado,
talking about real games.
Utah, BTA.
I just feel like I deserve an apology.
For what?
I predicted this before the season. Y'all called me a Colorado Glazer. Y'all talk about I don't know ball. Okay, y'all didn't tell me I didn't know ball, but people in the comments talk about I don't know ball.
Did we not agree with him that they would go 8-4 at least?
I didn't say 8. I think I said like 6.
Yeah, you said 6 wins. He said 6 wins.
That's not true.
I just watched the video.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
I just wouldn't have expected it to happen so fast. I mean, I didn't say that he wasn't capable. Like, I wasn't doubting Coach Prime in Colorado. I just didn't think that it would.
No, I told you guys. I said this team last year they lost 6 games by 1 score. I said I don't think they were that bad. Y'all said, bro, that's kind of crazy to say, bro. Like
they had a lot of comeback wins as well.
It was just because I didn't know what to expect from their trenches, like their offensive line and their defensive line.
They have one of the best D lines in the country right now.
Yeah, but I didn't know that.
If you paid attention to recruiting, then you would see that they got people.
But like I don't even.
You don't do all that.
They
isn't like your job.
But they recruited people the year before, bro.
I know what's the.
But I'm saying it's a first year. I know, and obviously Deion got way too much slander for being a first year head coach. Like that was actually insane.
Like he joined a 1-11 organization.
A 1-11 organization.
I think it's because there was so much hype behind it. Like,
yeah,
they got players from here.
I understand the hype, but you got people talking about he can't coach at the FBS level. Deion, just fire Deion. It's a father son show. It's an old boys club. I know who's saying that. I know who's saying that.
Lock in, bro.
I know who's saying that. It's a reason I ain't look at the bag of line. You know, like I know who's saying that, but I'm just saying, bro. Like it's just crazy.
Once they added Warren Sapp, it's Warren Sapp, right? To the D-line.
Yeah.
It has a whole D-line playing out of their minds. They're like top 10 in sacks in the country right now.
But I'm just saying, nobody else. I don't feel like anybody else would have got that type of slander. And
If they win the Big 12, are they CFP bound?
Yeah,
they win the Big 12. And BYU
if you win your conference,
You're automatically in.
I mean, that's kind of how the rankings.
That's
work.
how it works.
So if you win the MAC, you're in.
No, that's not power.
That's only
four.
power five.
That's not power four.
Okay.
That's not power four. But I'm just saying, like, if you win one of the major conferences, they're gonna have you ranked inside the top 12. Is what I'm saying. You feel me?
Mountain West count?
Nah, they're not. They're not power.
No.
Hawaii's in that conference.
So they're just
like,
saying,
come on, bro. Like, come on, bro.
How? What?
The Mountain West. I think it's Wyoming, Hawaii,
They're not even
San
in the
Jose State. Like, bro, I don't know what it is.
They had to put them somewhere, bro.
You see how I'm yawning, bro? It's that rain, bro.
But no, they definitely should be favorites. To win the Big
It's
12.
not. It hasn't rained in like an hour.
Bro, but it's rainy outside, bro. I'm tired. As soon as I sat down, bro, I feel like
I'm so
I'm drunk.
zesty with it, bro.
I feel like
Lock
I'm
in,
off
bro.
that wide court, bro.
You
don't sit no drink there.
Yeah.
But
no, I definitely think they should be the favorites to win the Big 12. But you did see them giant scouts was at the game.
I mean, every scout gonna be at every game.
Don't they got to play? Is K State gonna be in it?
They
got to play Kansas. Kansas just beat BYU.
BYU wasn't good.
Kansas been on a little streak.
They're four.
BYU lost a lot of. I'm not BYU, but Kansas has
like
lost a lot of.
Yeah, they're like they were just 3.
But they just beat K State and BYU back.
The only reason Kansas ever loses because Jaden Daniels throws a lot of picks or like fumbles the football.
CFB had me thinking they was gonna be nice this year.
I don't know why.
You can roll the clip back.
I thought they'd be like a little 9-3.
But I didn't think Jaden Daniels would play this bad. Like, well, throw this many picks.
I'm telling you, that only reason they really lose is because they throw turnovers and they try to come back and it's too late.
No, I'm not gonna lie. There, I got Colorado in that game. I got Colorado 34-27.
If they can stop the
Not even that.
That's gonna be like 3 weeks later.
I got 34-24.
Prediction Colorado. 3 weeks out.
34-24. They play this week. What are you talking about?
Oh, they play them?
Yeah,
Yes.
they play Kansas this week.
But it's not the Big Ten championship. That's what I was talking about.
No, the Big Ten championship.
Are you talking about Big 12 championship?
Yeah, that's what I was
it's gonna
talking about.
probably be Colorado versus BYU.
Unless BYU loses again.
I thought BYU was Mountain West.
Nah, they've been Big.
There's a mountain in the background.
BYU should have been lost though. Did you not see when they played Utah and they called back?
You see me in the chat.
Like nah, they actually got bailed
At
bro.
12 in the morning. I'm in the chat talking about BYU so fraudulent, bro.
you did.
And then I was like BYU exposed or something. And I was as soon as they made the field goal, I texted chat saying Utah is the worst team on the nation.
So who put Travis Heisman? And
Don't look at me.
It wasn't me.
You know who did.
why is Travis the Heisman?
I mean, he does lead the league in snaps.
He leads the league in
That's
snaps.
probably the worst
mean,
argument. That's probably
one
the worst
reason.
argument.
That's one reason.
Yeah, he plays
That's-
both sides of the ball.
That's one reason. What else we got?
I mean, he is top 10 in rating for receiver and cornerback. I think he's number 5 in cornerback and number 9 at receiver. PFF rating.
All right, stats.
I can look him up.
Nah, I'm just playing with you. I think he's.
I feel like
I think he's Heisman. Too.
What he has,
I ain't
like,
gonna
3
lie to you.
interceptions.
Because Junty's like,
I think
it's
he
not
has
the
like
same. no more,
700 yards receiving.
That might not be true.
How is Junty not? He's getting
just had a great
earlier in the
game.
season. He would get like
If he
20, 25 carries for like 200 yards.
Yeah,
Now
for
he's
like
getting
30,
It's 30
40.
carries for like 150, but he's still getting a touchdown.
They're force feeding him now.
The reason I just think that it's Travis is because they're like you really can't replicate playing two sides of the ball. Like Ashton, he is having a crazy season. Like,
And I didn't know his interception numbers were as good as they were.
Like his season's insane, but the thing is, like Travis, they don't even really target him either. Like the only times he's really been targeted, he usually catches a pick.
Yeah.
like he's a shutdown.
He got
corner.
blurred against Utah. He was looking inside. Got caught.
Yeah, he got caught. I mean, but that was his first touchdown of the year.
Like,
you gonna get blurred every
And
corner.
then
get caught.
after that, he was.
But I'm just saying, like, bro, he's. I think he's what top 12 in the country in receiving yards. He's top 12 in the country in receiving yards.
He could win the
And he-
Biletnikoff,
and he was
Jim Thorpe, and the Heisman.
Nah, he's not getting Biletnikoff. But he was out 2 games because of injury, and he's still top 12 in receiving yards while playing the defensive side of the ball too. Only gave up 1 touchdown.
I ain't gonna lie, Colorado's receiving core is really underrated.
Nah, they cold.
When they catch the ball, yeah.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Shador, his fade ball to Will Shepherd,
Yes.
I've never seen it miss.
Nothing like
I've never
it.
seen
Nothing
it
like
miss.
it.
Will not like because I was seeing the practice clips. Like he was doing that in practice. Will Shepherd just going dunking on people. First couple of games of the season, I ain't see him do nothing. When I remember he dropped the ball against Baylor, I was like, trade him. You can't even trade him. Now he going crazy. Though. I ain't
It's
gonna lie.
like every game.
He's been nice though.
No,
Since he
he's
went to
been nice.
Vanderbilt.
Yeah, for sure. But I was just waiting to see it. I was like, this is not the guy I saw in practice. But no, they arrived at like They say the fade ball was dying. Will Shepard, he brought it back, I guess.
I'd love to see them in the playoffs.
He made
100%.
Shedeur made a lot of NFL throws. Like throwing it
all the time.
Throwing it over the linebacker.
No, I ain't gonna lie.
Before the corner gets there.
Fourth and, what was it, like 4th and 9? Double
When he
see
threw it to
Trav on
Trav.
the crosser, double team. Like, that's not even a fade ball.
Nah, he just legitimately threw it up.
He's just
like,
throwing it up to
Trav gonna
Trav,
do
dude.
something.
He literally just jumped over 2 people, bro. Like, come on, bro. You can't teach that. But we got the biggest game of the week, man.
Who?
O State, number 2 versus Indiana. What, they number 5? Number 4?
They did number 5 now. Maybe 4. I'll check that.
They're number 5.
Yeah.
Because Penn
Bro,
State's
Ohio State just scares me, bro.
Wait, who's 3 then?
Penn State. I think Texas is here.
Oh, yeah, right.
But like,
I'm getting flashbacks from O State prediction.
is the
This is
expectation that they still make it to that they win
What?
O State?
What do you mean?
What you mean the expectation?
Are
The
you an
expectation
O-State
is to
fan?
always win.
Are you
Yeah,
an
but they
O-State?
looking like a little
natty or
scared.
bust. Win
So-
every game or you suck.
So what are you talking about? Is the expectation still to win?
But like, do we believe that that's really truly going to happen still?
Do we believe that they're gonna win? We're O State fans.
Like, come on.
Okay, but
You gotta
not
like-
being
even if we weren't O State fans.
not being an O State fan, are they very convincing? Are they convincing you
To beat
all right
Indiana?
They're not convincing.
They're not
until-
convincing
to win
for
the Natty.
until
No,
the third quarter.
no.
That's when we're convincing. We have
For-
the best third quarter spread ever, bro.
For Natty,
In the
no.
league.
I'm
For
talking
Indiana,
Natty.
absolutely.
Yeah, Indiana, I think we could do that, but I'm talking Natty.
I think it's us or Oregon.
Natty's gonna be tough.
It could really go anywhere.
I
but
just
it's,
really-
it's O State or Oregon.
I just really hope that
I can
they're
just see
saving
Will
some
Howard.
tricks.
I can just see Will Howard choking a game, bro. Like hard. Like we
Yeah,
play like
I don't
Bama.
think so, bro.
We
I
play
don't
like
think he's
Bama.
gonna
He hasn't really choked since then.
Has he ever had a bad game all year?
I mean, he did.
He's had like not good.
I was gonna say, did he not almost lose us the Penn State game?
But I mean, he won it.
But y'all did choose to run the football the entirety of the
What does that
last
have to do with throwing a pick six with your first throw of the game?
drive. I mean, here's what it
But what did he do outside of that? Outside of that, he didn't really.
I like quarterbacks don't make mistakes.
But
I mean,
I don't know how.
that's a lot more than just a mistake. Like,
It's really our defense, bro. I'm not gonna
He
lie.
went to the crib. Man, nothing he could do.
Our defense is the best in the nation. It's literally ranked number 1.
we saw what happened, bro. Rankings don't mean everything.
What do you mean? We saw what happened.
Against Oregon?
Oregon, they're like the number top 5 offense
That's
in the
the team
league.
we got to worry
Like
about.
what?
Are they number
That's
one in
what
the
I'm saying.
country?
And did you see what they just did against Wisconsin? How much the points they had? Like
Yeah,
16?
16. Yeah, I texted
They had
Gordon about that
16.
right away.
I was
And then he
watching the
sent me to
game.
Oregon. Ohio State scored.
I was watching, bro, and I knew Wisconsin was gonna sell, bro, some way, somehow, because they were running the ball every play. Then second half they just stopped running it.
Why is she yelling?
They just stopped running the ball, get boxed, and their quarterback is genuinely like bugs.
No, 100%.
Like I don't understand how D1s can like get a quarterback so bad at throwing the ball.
Nah. No, Patrick Mahomes, his lookalike, he might be up there too.
Right.
He fell off after the first 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Nah, he's actually throwing JJ
His first
McCarthy.
year playing college football.
JJ McCarthy's.
But I'm just saying he was the number 1 overall recruit. They hyped him up like he was gonna be crazy. Nebraska they gonna make the playoffs. Now they 5-5, and he has like 8 interceptions.
He should have went to
past 3
Georgia.
games.
I think he should have went to Georgia, honestly. Because he would have been playing the next
I
year.
seen,
Because Back leaves this year.
The number 2 ranked quarterback just decommitted. Well, he went to the Georgia Tennessee game and decommitted from where he decommitted from. Somewhere.
Wasn't he at the game tweeting talking
Yeah,
about
it was like a.
Oh, you talking about the light skinned dude?
Julian
Light-skinned dude.
Lewis.
I think so.
He was
Yeah.
committed to USC.
Yeah, he committed to USC and then he went
decommitted.
on an unofficial visit. So he basically just went to the game and then decided I'll probably go to Georgia.
I think he flipped
No, I think he's
Colorado.
gonna go to. That's what I was gonna say. I think he's gonna go to Colorado, especially if Shedeur goes top 5.
So why would he do that after going to the Georgia game?
We did it. He went to the
Because
Colorado
USC
game
got
too.
blitzed.
So why would they say after unofficial visit to Georgia versus Tennessee?
Because that's just
You
how
can
they
put any
hyped up.
caption and make it look like he's gonna go to that school.
But I thought he was going to decommit after USC's like second loss. Not gonna lie,
So you say you don't know where?
he's probably going to go to Georgia or Colorado. But I think he's going to go to Colorado because Georgia already has a 5-star QB, Jaden Rashada, that they just brought in last year from Arizona State.
Back to the O State, Indiana. I'm looking at Indiana's schedule and I'm not really seeing no comp.
No, I ain't see no killers on there.
And they blowing people out every game. Like their closest game besides Michigan by 5 is
That's what makes the game
Washington.
scary. That's what makes it scary because they blowing out the teams they need to blow out for real.
But that's the thing. We were blowing out people. Then
No,
we
they
played-
did.
we got a close game with Oregon.
They did put a bucket on Nebraska. They did go crazy on Nebraska,
Like, bro, that's when Nebraska like truly was like off the map.
bro. Who is Big Bag Get Money, bro? Because why is he glazing Ben, bro?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
What he say?
He said, "Bring Ben back." Who?
Nah, that is crazy.
No, who is
Go
that,
ahead.
bro?
What's his name?
Big Bag Get Money, bro. I thought, nah. Who? This actually has to be a Ben Burner account. Long live my N-word Var Brown. Nah. Ben Glaze is crazy. Like, he's not even in the country.
Nah, that is crazy.
That's what we got for predictions, man. Score predictions. Indiana.
Don't look at me, bro.
To O State 34, Indiana 20.
34.
I don't know.
34.
34. It's gonna be low scoring.
I don't think so.
Has Ohio State really blew anybody out all year?
How are we gonna get 34? You think we're kicking that many field goals,
Yeah. What's happening?
or you think we miss an extra point?
Kick a few field goals, yeah.
How many field goals do we kick?
2.
That'd be.
We might have kicked 2 all season.
You scored 4 touchdowns and kicked 2
That's
field
not-
goals.
Are you crazy?
Huh?
2 all season? Are you
Yeah.
crazy?
No, that's facts.
Where'd you get that from?
Nate, bro, we don't kick field goals, bro.
Bro, there was.
You don't watch O State for.
We kicked 2 field goals against Nebraska. We kicked 2 field goals against Oregon. That's 4 already.
Bro, we kicked like
We
2
kicked,
field goals
we
all
kicked
season.
a
bro.
field goal. We kicked.
We're not kicking field goals on Indiana.
All right, bro.
It's
All right, bro.
blur.
All right, bro.
Blur.
All right, bro. All right, bro. All right, bro.
Ohio State 56, Indiana 7. Nah, I'm kidding. Bro, I don't want to see another defensive battle, bro.
It's gonna be.
I don't think so.
Is Indiana's defense like that?
It's gonna be like 23.
No.
It's gonna be like 23, 28.
Bad hoops.
They're getting a safety.
Nah, 23.
They gonna miss an
23,
extra
bro?
point. They miss an extra point.
Oh no, yeah, I am tripping.
That's just 3 field goals.
Oh, this is so official.
I got it 35-14. O State.
My folks rock with me on that.
You're a grown man. She doesn't like you either.
Nah, she really don't.
I'm trying to think, bro. I'm gonna say
You see what I need on a rainy day.
O State.
Go ahead. Don't listen to him.
All right,
Go
O
ahead.
State 31, Indiana 17. That's good hoops. Go ahead, Zave.
Right.
Go ahead, bro. Just ignore him, bro.
Why y'all looking at me like that?
I already said. I said 35-14. O State.
Hopefully. I'm not gonna lie, Oregon fans are gonna find a way on this one.
They're gonna find a way to do something. No, like the people find the AFC North video, but I'll save that for another second. Have y'all heard of Harold Fannin Jr.?
No.
Well, I don't know how.
Oh, each way, the tight end?
Yeah, nah.
It just sounded like a white dude name. That's why I keep picturing like
No, I'm not gonna lie. Like, that's genuinely like I know I said I didn't hear anybody talking about Quinion, but there's genuinely nobody talking about bro. Like,
I
bro,
seen the same clip you saw, bro.
I didn't see no clip. I was looking up like college football receiving leaders, like trying to see like Travis's stats because I was like doing research for like his highlights and everything like that. And I seen Harold Fannin Jr. Bowling Green #1 in receiving yards. I was like,
Bro,
a
I
tight
was saying,
end, #1
they
receiving
saying
yards?
like he looked like pro too, like
Nah, for sure,
like
for
he
sure.
can do everything.
No, because I already know it's gonna
real?
be. Nah, he was leading. He's #2 now. He's #2 now. The San Jose State wide receiver's #1 now. But bro, tight
He's
end,
tough, too.
Nah,
Nick
nah.
Nash?
Yeah, but nah, Harold Fannin Jr. He crazy, bro. Because I'm looking at it, 83 catches, 1,100 yards. He got 8 touchdowns. I'm thinking, I mean, the MAC is a respectable conference. I ain't gonna act like the MAC trash.
No,
but
it's
like, no, yeah, the MAC respectable. It's not like they like Power 5 or anything like that, but they respectable. So I'm thinking like,
I mean,
okay, but he's
the
still. Come on, bro. But I'm saying,
my fault.
I'm still thinking like, oh, maybe he's just getting buckets on the MAC. Bro, 8 for 145 in a tutty on Texas A&M. Then
And you fried Penn State.
Then right after that, Penn State 11 catches, 137 in a TD. First of all, why is Bowling Green playing Texas A&M and Penn State back to back?
Yeah,
That's crazy. And bro, 6 100-yard games, 3 games over 150.
Okay, but how many of these are garbage time?
You say that, bro.
That's
but,
what I'm saying. Where you getting garbage time from?
Bengals-
I'm asking. That's a
Bengals
genuine
were
question.
When
the
they
third quarter,
almost
you call it
beat,
garbage
they
time.
almost beat Penn State.
I didn't know that was a genuine
Bowling Green
question.
almost beat
I do
Penn
remember
State.
them being compy for that Penn State game.
Yeah, no, Bowling Green tough. He got to be tight end.
They almost beat Michigan last year.
What year is he in?
He's a junior.
Oh,
Like
he's
he's a true
another-
junior.
So like he could be
college.
drafted
he's
next
gonna,
year.
he's going to come out.
He's
this
coming
year.
out.
He's coming out this year. I mean, you second in the country in yards, bro. Nah, he got to be talked about.
Yeah, but
How
I
tall
gotta,
is he? Like 6'6"?
He's 6'4". He's 6'4".
Oh, that's
And he's
good.
from Ohio too. He's from Canton. Like he from like where Bowling Green at, I guess.
Where you go
that where
to?
Glazer-
Cam McKinley?
Yeah.
so it's time to get him on the pod.
Harold Fannin Jr. Man, you see this man
Hey.
hop on the pod.
Any pod to
man.
act, man. You might as well come on.
We
Hop
were
on the
we were
pod,
unfamiliar with your game, but we
What's
know
that?
now.
Olipop gives you an NIL, man.
Dude.
Olipop got you.
Nah, but he going crazy.
So
for sure.
we got to talk about this
he-
big time game this week. Akron versus Kent
Oh
State.
my gosh,
Tonight?
bro. It's tonight. I thought it was tomorrow.
No, it's tonight, Tuesday,
Oh my gosh, bad hoops.
7
bro.
p.m.
Bad hoops.
Akron versus Kent State.
It's at Akron U, right?
No, it's not Kent.
I'm still not going.
I was gonna go,
at Kent.
but it's raining.
0-10 Kent State versus 2-8 Akron.
No, I've been having an argument with one of the dudes I played with at Lake Erie for the longest time that Akron isn't as bad as UMass. So if Akron lose tonight, bro, I'm cooked, bro.
Akron.
This might be the only game Kent State can win for the rest of the year.
Bro.
I'm not gonna lie. Akron winning 45-7.
No, Akron.
so?
Nah,
Akron.
I don't think they scored 45 all year.
Gavin Garcia, bro.
They're finna. They haven't played the worst team in FBS all year.
Nah, I think it's gonna be like 35.
Kent State is just injured everywhere, literally.
But I mean, they're the only team in the FBS that hasn't won a game.
It is kind of crazy. But they're injured, like, severely at every position. The O-line for Kent State,
I think we need to get Kent State and UMass in just
bowl game.
Bowl game. Whoever
Call it what, the trash bowl?
Whoever loses, they go down to FCS. That's simple.
They going to D2?
That's simple, bro. Nah, they'd run the table at D2. Not gonna lie.
They run the table?
They'd run the table at D2.
The money they get
'Cause,
from NIL.
I mean, the
crazy.
difference in D2 and D1, like it's not crazy with the skill positions, but them linemen, them QBs,
The linemen and DBs, the linemen and D-line is
the linemen and QBs is a huge difference. Bro.
Yeah, for
I ain't
sure.
gonna lie. Worst QB in FBS, he might go down there. He might look like Joe Burrow in his Heisman year. I'm so
You
serious.
said orgy?
Nah, he would go cook up in D2. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He probably rushed for like 1,000 yards. 10 touchdowns.
No way to stop.
He'd be unstoppable.
He boxed, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Nah.
Does he still start for them, bro?
No.
Or do they start? Don't they start?
They don't
some
have any
random-
other quarterback.
He got a Justin Fields package.
No, they do. They do. There was some random
got
because
a
the one
Justin
dude,
Fields
retired.
Yeah.
and then but there was another dude that came up.
Another white dude, I think
Yeah.
it was. I think you talked
It was
about.
Davis Warren, the dude that they said he beat cancer. That guy.
He stopped playing too.
No,
I mean,
he-
not stopped
I got
playing.
Kent State.
Like,
I got Kent-
they stopped playing him.
I got Kent State 7-3.
7-3. Nah, not a chance.
Give me Akron 35 to 28.
Nah.
It's just been so hard.
35 to
State
21.
putting up 28.
It's been so hard for us to score the
35,
ball all year. That's what I'm
I
saying.
know it's like the rivalry game. What's it called? The wheel? What's it called? I
The
don't.
real barrel, some
I don't know. the name of
some
the
trash.
rivalry. I'm not gonna lie.
Some Mac trash.
I don't know.
I
But
got
nah.
Kent State. I got Kent State 7-3.
I just. What makes you say that? Though?
I'm not gonna lie. The Kent State cannot score.
But Akron can.
They can.
The only way we're gonna win if Akron scores a field goal and they don't score anything else.
They throw Taj and it's over.
Bro, stop. Like, nah, Akron got guys though. Like one of their running backs, he nice.
He is.
Yeah.
I haven't watched a single Akron.
He ain't played CFB.
And their receiver is nice.
Yeah.
What's his name, bro? I don't know, bro.
You really only have to worry about
Don't
like
tell me
one
you
receiver
about
on
to say
Kent
Alex
State,
Adams,
and
bro,
then
'cause he ain't playing. I'm not gonna lie. No, off CFB, I thought Alex Adams was finna be killing. I thought he was finna be killing.
The way he was moving,
Come on now,
sliding,
But
take
nah.
off the line, Hall of Fame.
Nah,
You
come
know
on,
who
bro.
we don't rock with.
He
though.
hasn't been playing though.
What is he talking about?
he doesn't know what he's talking
Cutscene.
about.
Cutscene.
You know who we don't rock
Cutscene.
with.
Moving on, man. Eagles, Commanders. How do we feel?
JD, you're top 5.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's happening right now.
Or is the Eagles actually have a good secondary now?
Yeah,
And he was under pressure the entire game.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Quinion had Terry McLaurin. Like,
Yeah, he
like,
absolutely-
he actually.
I mean,
had
he
him in
was-
jail.
open.
wait.
Now that I look at it, he might
He-
be defensive record.
Hold on,
Bro,
but like,
he had him in
Bro,
jail.
he was looking
He might
open,
be
though, bro.
three picks.
don't get me wrong,
He might
Quinion
need
is
3
really
picks.
good, but they had somebody over top Scary the whole game. I'm not saying the rest of his games that
He
Quinion
still
wasn't
had him in
cooking up.
jail.
You
Yeah,
gotta,
he
you
was
gotta
like-
watch. You gotta watch the clips of him guarding.
But we'll never really know until we see him like get like PBUs. Like he was definitely there. Like for me,
No, he gets PBUs. He doesn't get picked.
I'm
Yeah,
saying
he
on
doesn't
Scary.
get
I'm talking
picks.
about on Scary.
Oh, okay.
Because
You know-
Jaden Daniels was dropped back. If Scary wasn't open instantly, he couldn't get him the ball.
No, Eagles D line. They definitely that's probably the most improved unit on their team. Like because at the beginning
But
of the
their
season,
D-line was already
D-line?
At the
They
beginning
did-
of the
their
season,
D-line was already-
But no, I'm
D-line?
saying at the beginning of the season they wasn't hooping at all.
You
I
think
think
their
they
D-line
was
is better
blitzing
than
a
their
lot.
D-line is
I
better
said
than their
most
corners?
improved. Most improved.
Over
yes.
corners?
I think their corners got a lot
Yeah.
better.
'Cause, bro, we
stopped
not
playing-
even-
From the
'Cause-
corners was nice in the first game of the season though. They wasn't getting no pressure.
got
in
rid
the
of
first game
Bradbury,
the
that's
season.
why.
But I'm saying
Yeah.
they wasn't getting no pressure in the beginning of the
and
season.
Cooper DeJean.
I
Once
was about to say though,
once they
because
moved
Cooper
Cooper DeJean in the
DeJean,
slot,
I'm talking about from week 1.
That
the
secondary
performance,
got
not the
way
people
better,
that
bro.
it just makes so much sense for him to be playing in the slot too, because you can move him out the safety.
No, did y'all see his song? They were like, Cooper DeJean is not a safety.
They were singing on the side.
It's low key W song. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Nah, but
You got that
they-
at Trace
They wasn't blitzing. I swear they was blitzing him.
Nah, N'Kobe Dean, he be blitzing.
He was blitzing the mess out of Jason.
Every time I see Nolan Smith,
But I'm
get out
saying
there,
like from the pass rush week 1 to now is way more
They
improved.
throw
than the
they
secondary.
throw the Kobe Dean in there all the time
No.
because if he's not rushing,
The only
he's
reason
getting
I say
cooked.
the secondary can't be nicer is because, bro, What's it, Gardner Johnson? free work.
He's up
free
in the
work.
tackle. He's a
free
great
work.
tackle.
Bro, all he does is yap, bro.
That's what I was gonna
100%.
say. Like, I've never seen somebody talk so much.
Did
trash
you
to
see
be
his
so
interview
bad.
after the game where he was like, "What's the best position in football? The most athletic people on the planet?" He said, "DB," and then he just started talking. Like,
It is DB.
I didn't understand. No, but I'm saying he said, but he tried to sound like he was like really like cooking. You know, he was like, "We do everything backwards," and I thought like he was gonna like keep going. He just kept saying, "We do everything backwards." Like he didn't give nothing else.
You do though. Like,
Rock,
nobody
bro.
else has to flip their hips as
Bro,
I don't disagree with him. I'm just saying like he's not the right messenger.
But genuinely, though.
I seen this clip of like Denzel Ward guarding CD. No, he was guarding T. Higgins on like this corner route.
The pinky
No,
card.
no.
was-
As much as I hate the Browns, when you watch Denzel Ward in person, bro, it'd be so clean. Like his,
I think he's like the best
When you
corner.
watch on TV,
in the
it's
league
so
at this
clean.
point.
yeah, but it's just something about like, I don't know. He be cooking
And
up in
you
person.
had the nerve to say JPJ
You
was better.
You see why? You see what?
You had
mean,
the absolute
He
audacity.
could be
You
better
right.
than Newsom and Martin Emerson, but he's not better than Denzel Ward. He leads the league in
And then
PPV.
you had the nerve to say not by a lot.
Hey, you got to start propaganda at sometimes.
But like you,
He's in the teeth bag.
But why does it always?
Nah, for
it's
sure, for
always
sure,
is a
for sure.
Steelers player though. You never name a propaganda with any other player.
That's not true.
Or any
I
other-
said Jaden Daniels, and I said Derrick Henry.
That
I
wasn't
got-
really propaganda. That was
he was playing-
that was a 1
I
second.
can lie to
playing
Jaden
at top five
Daniels.
level.
Not Jaden Daniels. Derrick Henry MVP was genuinely yap.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't expect Lamar Jackson to be playing out of his mind. Okay,
He was playing out of his mind. At the
but you
time
know when
said
he
it.
didn't play out of his mind though, at Acrisure
That
Stadium.
wasn't even his fault, bro.
Let me talk about it. First of all, I had some Steelers fans come in here or message me and say, "You got to go a little bit harder for the Steelers." They say I'm a fake Steelers fan.
You said Browns
say
was in his first
anything.
division.
They
bro.
said I'm not going hard enough for my team, and I
They
think it's because
messaged
I be
you
letting y'all
directly.
get in my mind.
They messaged you directly.
Yeah,
Steelers fans.
Martin told me, he said,
I gave y'all
"You gotta-"
props, bro. I posted y'all on the story, bro.
All right, bro. But look, here's what I'm gonna say: Lamar Jackson is still T.J. Watt's son. He's still Mike Tomlin's
How does
son.
that even make sense?
He just.
No, I'm
what
not
do you
gonna
mean?
lie. I'm not gonna lie. That was yeah.
What are we talking about?
T.J.
He had
Watt sack him?
he had like a 60. Yeah, twice.
Twice.
Yeah.
Nah.
Don't worry about it.
I mean, they're running QB.
And he had a pass deflection. And he had a pass deflection. But it's just like, why is he so bad against us?
He didn't even play bad. Y'all barely.
He had a
won.
66
Y'all barely
overall
won, and
rating.
They fumbled 4 times.
He had a 66 overall rating and couldn't be the opposing. He couldn't outscore
But
the opposing
listen,
offense.
No,
and
I'm
score
saying-
only field
when
goals.
his team is literally.
What do you
giving
mean
the
he
other
didn't
team
play
the ball.
bad?
No, in the first half, I ain't gonna lie. Lamar couldn't have hit like an elephant. Like if he was standing right in front of his face. Like he couldn't.
And
he couldn't
they
hit no
barely
passes.
lost. I'm saying though, like, bro, over the whole course of the game, what is he supposed to do? They're losing the ball every possession. How is he gonna get a touchdown?
Yeah, 100%.
How is he
No,
gonna help?
but-
He threw a dot to what's his name? Justice Hill.
He threw
No,
a
that
dot to
wasn't
Zay
dot.
Flowers.
He
No,
threw
that
a
wasn't
dot and
dot.
he just got the ball ripped out his
That
hand,
wasn't
bro.
dot.
That's not his fault.
Ball like this and hit him right in the helmet.
No, I
right
seen
like that in
they
my
put
life.
like the bunk over it.
Yes,
Like, nah,
He
it was-
definitely didn't
What do
play
you-
good. He was definitely boxed, but he like, come on, bro. They still could have won.
JPJ that we were just talking about had Zay Flowers boxed. I don't want to ever hear you say that JPJ is or that Zay Flowers is better than George Pickens ever again.
Who said
Ever.
that?
I didn't even.
He
say
said that last
That's what's
episode.
crazy.
He actually-
No, I said it, and then I was like, "Nah, I'm just playing." Like he genuinely just wants to start propaganda.
But I mean, he plays in the slot, bro. You can't even really say that.
Zay Flowers
And-
is a dog, though. I ain't gonna lie.
And Joey doesn't play in the slide. He still boxed him. So what does that say?
I mean, if you in the NFL,
He's
you
not
can-
in the
you can play
slot every
slot.
single snap. But I mean, I guess you act like slot is such a crazy difference.
It is.
Do
Definitely.
you know anything about football?
Slot corner versus outside corner isn't different.
I mean, if you're
why do
if-
some
It's not
people
like
say
he's-
it's
it's not like he's
I'm
never
saying
played
if you're
slot
a top corner, if you're a top corner, you're supposed to be able to play every single.
Honestly,
I
the
don't
only
disagree.
difference between
So then why
slot
are
corner
you
and
acting-
outside
so
corner
then
is
why
slot
are you
corner has
acting
you
like-
have-
my fault, go
Oh,
ahead.
Go ahead, my bad.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Nah, you go ahead. Go ahead.
I mean, truly, the only difference between like slot corner and outside corner is like the routes you see in the slot.
It's easier to get open.
And you have
in
to
the
be
slot.
you have to be a great tackler to be at play slot corner.
Yeah, no, it's easier to get open in the slot.
But
I'll say
if
that.
you- like,
but
if
I'm
you-
saying you're hyping up JPJ like he's like the next coming of like Jesus.
He only
So-
plays outside
Nah,
corner.
I think he's a franchise. No, he's been getting
Did
better.
he
in
score
the
that
slot.
touchdown on JPJ? Or was that?
No, that was on Dante Jackson.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie. He's lucky barbecue chicken.
Dante.
Nah, he was
I
definitely.
think it just looks like that because JPJ is playing good.
No, JPJ is playing.
No, Dante Jackson was solid all year, but he was barbecue.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Against the Ravens,
he's
he
been
was
hurt.
barbecue
He's been
chicken.
dealing with some injuries. He wasn't even supposed to.
You falling off when you get fried by Bateman.
Whoa.
No, Rashad Bateman runs great routes.
Nice.
It's just, is he going to catch the ball?
I seen a crazy stat where like he only completed 2 passes to his receivers in the fourth quarter. By the time the fourth quarter hit, he only completed 2 passes to a receiver.
They weren't on the field a lot in the third quarter.
I mean, first and second was, like you said, first half was pretty bad.
So we always talk about how the Steelers-Ravens rivalry is real good or whatever, but I consider teams like Packers, Bears, like that's not a rivalry. The Packers smack the Bears every trip. Like there's no comp. That's not a rivalry. So that's how I'm starting to feel about the Ravens Steelers because
oh my God.
Packers Bears is definitely
eight out of the last 9.
It's not the same thing. The Bears Packers is a difference between it's a difference in like 50 games, bro. Don't start that.
All right.
The difference in the Ravens game is I think it's like 10 or 12 games. 50 games, bro. Don't do that.
I know. I just want to hate.
Yeah,
but I just don't understand why we're talking about the game and you're nowhere to be found in the group chat. Why do you do that?
I spent a day with my family.
But the day after, why do you act like
the
that?
entire weekend?
Like you didn't talk until today.
Until I asked you if we was recording at the same time today.
I just didn't care to be in the chat. I can't have my time.
Just say that it hurt your feelings.
No, it didn't. Genuinely.
They probably did.
No, probably not. I had a great day. Hung out with my family. I ain't
when you lost to the Browns, you almost died.
I was at that game. That's a big difference. I was at that game. But no, I took the. This is the address thing to the Steelers fans because they're in the comments right now talking about where's the response? I need the response. I'm gonna say it like this. All right. First of all, I give y'all kudos. I'm not gonna come in here. The Ravens beat themselves like I usually would, but I'm gonna just say it like this: the Ravens, they got outplayed and they got outcoached. I say they got outcoached for the simple reason, like one, the 2-point conversion play. They showed it was QB run and then they flipped it to the left side. And then after the game, Mike Tomlin literally said we based off like what we know about Lamar Jackson, the study we've done on him. He said we know that he runs the ball to the left better. So that's number one why I say they got outcoached. And then number two, bro, it's just the penalties, bro. Like they're not a disciplined team.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. That's really surprising to me.
Yeah,
I didn't know y'all was leading
by a huge margin, like 92 penalties for 763 yards, and then the next closest is 82 for 630. So you got 10 penalties and a 100-yard difference. John Harbaugh got to do better to coach, and then it's just like turnovers win games too. That's why I say we got outplayed. Ravens got 3 turnovers, Steelers got 1.
But I'm not gonna lie, like the turnovers that happened, aside from that no, all the turnovers that happened, it was like just good plays from the defense.
Yeah.
It wasn't like
that's why I said we got outplayed, bro.
They were, but at
We
the
got
same time,
outplayed.
like, bro, you fumbled. How many times they fumbled? 4?
They fumbled twice, and Justice Hill got that pick ripped out of his hands.
Yeah, that pick was insane.
And all those points,
only-
all those
I feel like
turnovers, and all those turnovers led to points. That's what I'm saying. We got outplayed, bro. No, defense definitely did show up.
Like it's spectacular, bro, for Derrick Henry to fumble, bro.
Patrick Queen was out there.
No, that's what I feel like. That was his first fumble.
Matter of fact, thank you for
That
reminding
was
me.
his first fumble in 500-some yards, 500-some carries.
I just
want to
say,
he's going to bring up Herbig, bro.
I absolutely am because I remember a few years back how every time I talk about Herbig, we act like he's the best mailman in the league, right? But every time he's on the field, he is genuinely making plays. So can you just the pod?
We never said he was trash though.
Yes,
you said
did.
T.J. Watt was going to make him T.J. Watt tier.
I did not say that. Pull that up, bro.
I wrote a clip.
I pull that up.
I'm just not going back to
The only reason he's talking about this
Like,
because
right now.
we didn't praise him as much as he wanted.
No, it's because whenever I say something about a player, if they're on the Steelers, it's automatically they have.
I mean,
to be
are y'all
trash.
winning the Super Bowl?
Nah, I'm not going to say that we're winning the Super Bowl, but we
You not
definitely
go hard
going to
enough for your
contend for
team?
it. We definitely going to contend for it.
Well,
We definitely going to be right where the Ravens are.
So you're basically just saying you're going to the playoffs.
We're
No, they're
yes.
definitely going to play.
They got a
No, but that's what he's saying.
They have a
We're
Super Bowl
contending. Like, come on, bro.
defense.
I'm not gonna put anything out there for the playoffs because Mike Tomlin has yet to
I mean,
show.
you
it
don't believe
recently.
in your team.
He hasn't. I don't believe in him in the playoffs.
I don't believe in him either.
Because we have these runs and then we look great and then we get to the playoffs and the defense doesn't know how to play football anymore. And it's like why?
Because y'all play actual teams.
We just played an actual team and we held them to 16 points.
Cut him an off night.
Wait, what happened with Jaden Daniels?
What do you mean?
Where'd he go? Because we played him. What happened to him? That's a real team.
Wait.
We played the Falcons. What happened to them?
They didn't score.
Broncos look pretty good.
I'm definitely not calling the Falcons.
Y'all beat the Commanders by
Fuck.
1 possession.
We beat them.
What are you saying?
Did
You
we
acting
beat
like
them?
you just smacked them.
Did we beat them?
A rookie quarterback.
But my thing with the Steelers though is why I have a little bit more confidence with them is like something. It's like you don't know how we're gonna beat teams. Like everybody, I feel like going into the game, we felt like it was gonna be very offensive heavy.
Y'all have multiple ways
Nobody
of winning
thought that.
football.
Yeah,
games.
I did.
Nah.
I thought it was gonna be offensive heavy compared to the past few
I feel like
years.
y'all like the Chiefs.
I thought-
y'all had like that Chiefs quality where y'all when it gets down to that fourth quarter, y'all gonna figure out a way.
It's the coaching. They got good coaching.
Yeah.
It's the
The
black
defense
magic.
always
saying.
keeps y'all so
And for
close.
some
in the
reason,
games.
you was hating on Tomlin.
No,
He hasn't won in the playoffs in years. He's been multiple times and hasn't won.
He was just like literally
I'm
jumping
talking
out
about-
his chair
I'm talking about
last
earlier
week
this
saying he
season.
was coach of the year though.
I do think he's coach of this year, but in the playoffs, I don't know. He's regular season coach of the year.
Nah.
I think so.
And I didn't like how Ravens fans blame Justin Tucker either. Like,
Oh, no, he's
obviously,
terrible.
like you got to make those field goals at the end of the day. Yeah, I think you got to make that. Nah, but yeah, the Justin Tucker misses. I'll say it like this: you can't be mad at Justin Tucker when Lamar is airmailing throws because one, if Lamar doesn't airmail those throws, then you can either get a touchdown or they're closer. Justin Tucker's closer to be able to kick that field goal. Like I'm not gonna say that's entirely on Justin Tucker. Like the Ravens didn't lose the football game because of Justin Tucker. So that's why I hate that.
I
Ravens
feel like the
fans are trying to
result
do that.
of the game, it just makes it easier to blame it on.
It was cumulative, bro. Because even if you say, "Oh, if Justin Tucker makes his field goal, okay, what if Marlon Humphrey doesn't catch that pick and Darnell Washington does, and he catches the ball in the end zone? Then that's a
Yeah, I
touchdown.
don't know why he didn't jump up.
Then that's a touchdown. Like you can go hypothetical for hypothetical all day. At the end of the day, the Ravens got outcoached and they got outplayed, bro. On to the next.
I
Hopefully,
think they're just mad because
Y'all always do this thing where like it comes out to the fourth quarter, y'all get on like this rhythm, get on the drive, and then honestly, I was watching the game. I was like, they're gonna score the football and not get the 2 point.
yeah.
yeah.
Nah, bro. Dondi left before we got to revisit the AFC North video. I'm not gonna lie.
Just save it.
Yeah, do it next week because Browns and Steelers
Yeah,
still play.
it's a lot of AFC North games next week.
But bro, people are spamming us in the comments. That's the only problem. I want to get it done today.
We can get
so
we can get another record session in like this week.
Can't we?
I mean, it don't got to be here. Be somewhere else.
I'm just busy this week. That's what.
Which I want to talk about before I leave.
Caleb Williams, bro.
Oh yeah, yeah. Let me talk Caleb Williams real quick, and then we can go to basketball. It's just gonna be like 5 minutes, but I feel like the Bears. We can say that the Bears made the wrong decision, regardless of regardless of how you feel about if Caleb Williams can or will be a good football player. They just unnecessarily restarted everything that they just built up to the past 3 years.
I'm so sick.
They're a way better team than they were with Justin Fields.
No,
I'm so sick of hearing.
they started out lower and they got higher than they are right now.
They're not
like this is how they went. They got rid of Justin Fields. They're back down here. They aren't as low as when they started, but there's definitely
Honestly,
right
you
back,
really
or
can't
almost
say
close
that
to
if they're not even getting blown out. They're losing games by field goals, by Hail Marys.
No, but Justin Fields got benched. What, week 6?
Bro.
And he has more touchdowns than Caleb Williams still.
Completely different team. Like
I understand that, but
they were asking Justin Fields to do a different
You
thing. than
think
what
Mike
Caleb
Tomlin's the
Williams
coach of the year, right?
yeah,
Where does Matt Eberflus rank among coaches?
32.
Thank you. Like, come on, bro. No. I'm just
It's
not
still
going to
like-
say. I'm not going to say that the Bears made the wrong choice. 9 games. No, not 9. What? 11 games, 10 games, 11 games into somebody's career. I'm not going to say it, bro. Especially Matt Eberflus is his head coach. Shane Waldron was his offensive coordinator. Look at the video when they asked Jackson Smith and Jigba about Shane Waldron. They said, "Should the Bears be excited?" You know what he said? You know what he said? He said, "Well, Shane Waldron's a great guy." He didn't say anything about him coaching. He ain't say nothing about him coaching. Nothing about his offensive scheme. Like, come on, bro. I'm just not gonna.
He playing out of his mind now.
Yeah,
Jason.
he is
He's
going
playing out of his mind, bro.
Like, I'm just not going to accept that. And 1, it takes a minute for rookie QBs to settle in. 2, look at the coaching staff he had. And 3, bro, he's just. I'm just not going to say it, bro. It's too early. You can't say that.
They've lost 6 games by 1 score.
I just feel
Yeah.
like they needed to build a culture before they tried to build a freaking.
You weren't building a culture with Matt Eberflus. I thought we've been had this
What
conversation.
y'all
the
say?
players-
Y'all said Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson's probably the perfect
Yeah,
coach.
I'm telling
Absolutely.
you, hire Ben Johnson as your head coach.
If he doesn't go to the Raiders.
Hire Ben Johnson as your head coach,
Nice.
and you see Lincoln Riley struggling at USC. They 5-5. You better try lure Lincoln Riley to be your OC. His head coach while he was in college developed him.
You're gonna have to pay him now.
Yeah, it would take a lot to lure him, but you might. That might be dream
There gotta be a
team.
lot of guarantees.
That might be dream team, man.
The Bears are a very weird team, man.
Yeah.
Very
It
weird.
just sucks because we expected them to be a lot better than what they are right now, and they
Only because of the
I
names
don't know
on
about
paper.
a lot better.
I think
I just-
we
I thought
definitely
they- I
predicted
thought
them
they-
to win like 9-something games.
Nine
They're very
games,
inconsistent. Like they've lost 4 games straight, but then won like 3 games straight.
And okay, let's be real.
Those
Let's be
games
real.
that they won though were against nobodies. They
They beat the Rams and they beat the Panthers and the Jaguars.
the Panthers and the Jaguars.
But I'm saying They beat the Commanders.
But it made
they
it look,
beat the Commanders.
When they beat the Panthers,
they beat the Commanders.
when they beat the Panthers and the Jaguars, it made it seem like they were going to be able to beat the teams that they should be able to beat. But they aren't. They lost to the Patriots by 20.
But they actually have Drake May is a hooper. Drake May is certified hooper.
I think Bo Nix also enters the conversation as offensive rookie of the year.
Yeah, back to Caleb.
I think it's Jaden Daniels, bro.
You don't think so?
Maybe, but I'm just saying that with the games
Bo
they
Nix
lost,
a hooper too.
Yeah.
But I'm saying if that Hail Mary never happens and if that field goal never gets blocked, nobody's having this conversation right now
At all.
But what'd you just say about the Ravens? We can go hypothetical for hypothetical.
We can. But I'm just
The
saying
sheer
that's
amount of-
real though. That's real.
But look,
Yeah,
the drive Caleb Williams got them down to the field goal was beautiful.
Yeah.
And he
Straight
led a
dots.
game-winning. No, he actually led a game-winning drive. The
And
Commanders did.
the kick got blocked.
If Tyreek Stevenson had one brain cell, we're not having this conversation right now. That's the only reason I'm not slandering Caleb Williams, and I'm not going to say the Bears made the wrong decision.
But he's still not the reason that they're winning.
He's a rookie.
Their defense is the reason that they've won all 3 games.
He's a rookie.
You understand the quarterback has the ball in his hands 95% of the time.
Exactly.
So
I
the reason you
understand
win is because of the quarterback. The reason you lose is because of the quarterback.
Steelers won how many games last season with Kenny Pickett, Mitch Trubisky? Cut it out.
I mean, it's a good amount.
But offensive rookie of the year, I just don't like Bo Nix. I'm gonna be honest.
I know.
I just don't like him. I
know. I don't like him either, but he's definitely playing. I don't like Sean
he
Payton.
hooping right now.
Sean Payton got him playing great.
I hate Sean Payton, but I do.
And it's nothing bad about Bo Nix. Like there's nothing like I actually don't like him. I just don't like him. It's just one of those NFL things.
It's because he went to Oregon.
Yeah, it's just one of them NFL things, man. Sometimes you just don't like certain players, but I'm never gonna be like Bo Nix is trash. I hate him. He's horrible.
He has 16 touchdowns since week 4?
Yeah, he hooping. I just don't like him.
He has like 4 picks. Bro,
Yeah.
But no, and he also his stats could have been crazy if he missed 3 touchdown passes against the Ravens. His stats could have been crazy, bro.
I'm sure. What y'all blew him out for no?
Nah, that's one thing I forgot. You seen the Ravens defense? Dude, they took Eddie Jackson off the field and they took Marcus Williams off the field, and it was no touchdown score.
Did you see what Deshaun Elliott said on Marlon Humphrey's podcast? He was like,
he slandered Marcus Williams.
yeah, he was like, y'all let me go. He said, so you see where I'm at now? Y'all got number 32 over there.
He didn't even hoop. Deshaun Elliott didn't even hoop though, so I don't even care.
Wasn't he injured most of the time?
Patrick Queen hooped. He hooped.
PQ took that personal. He took it personal.
He didn't save the touchdown when he tackled Justice Hill when he was going up the sideline.
Yeah.
Justice Hill was going to score.
Yeah.
But
Ooh, I thought he was going to score.
No, Roquan had a good game too, but he hurt his hamstring. No, Roquan, he didn't force any turnovers, but he was getting crazy TFLs.
I'm happy with our linebackers, bro. Wilson, Peyton Wilson.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
That pick,
I wanted him to pick him.
that pick, bro. I dang near jumped through the TV.
Nah, that hurt me so bad, bro. Because
didn't Devin Bush have an interception that was just like that?
If it was caused like a forced fumble, then I wouldn't have cared. But then it was like Lamar gets a pick. He's always playing bad against the Steelers. Now it looks worse on the stat sheet. Like, bro, come on, man.
Bro, Lamar had a
It's making
66
sense why
something
y'all
rating.
playing so good. They got Peyton Wilson and Patrick Queen.
Peyton Wilson doesn't even play like crazy.
I know, but he's still like a very valuable option out there. Because he can guard any running back out the backfield.
Yeah, for sure.
So I feel like CMC and like Kamara. But
That's what we got him for, because they already got Elandon. He a thumper. Every time Derrick Henry was in, Elandon Robertson was in.
Peyton
And every
Wilson
time
in a 4-4.
exactly.
Faux.
He looked like a gazelle when he runs, bro. Have you seen him run?
Call my name a gazelle.
You gotta look at it, bro. He runs so
he
weird.
is a speedy guy.
Nah, I was just bad. But nah, shout out to the Ravens defense. Shout out to Tre'Davious White, man.
Oh.
Shout out to that. No, what's
When
crazy?
he blocked that GP jump ball,
he
bro.
hit 2 of them. He hit the fade ball and the long ball.
I was like,
wait,
Xander about to be
especially
saying something.
on the long ball, I said, who is 25? I said, who is 25? They said Tre'Davious. I said, oh,
Nah.
we here, man. We here.
I was salty.
Now the pass rush went crazy too. Like, bro, the Ravens, man, and everybody got to show up.
Russell Wilson is actually he just holds the ball for no reason.
So y'all do play the Chargers, and
No,
Justin Herbert
I'm
was
telling
looking
you
like a
exactly what's
true
going to happen.
MVP
I'm going to tell you
candidate.
exactly what's going to happen. We're going to blow the Chargers out. We're going to hoop on the Eagles, and then the Ravens are Super Bowl bound again. It's all going to come back.
Y'all do this every year.
And then it's going to come back in the playoffs, and the same thing's going to happen in the playoffs. We're going to stop running the ball. We're going to pass the ball a million times. We're going to turn it over, and we're going to commit penalties, and we're going to be at home again. I know how to move.
I know it's not easy. It's not easy to just be like,
bro.
it's not easy to just be like give Derrick Henry the ball or just run the ball, but like, bro,
But nah,
just
it's
run the
kinda,
ball.
It's kind of that easy. It's kinda
just
that
run
easy.
the ball.
And
bro.
I'll give it to the Steelers. They were stuffing it behind the line. They did have a good stuff, but that doesn't mean you just. I'm seeing why are you running a play action pass on first down? You haven't ran the ball all game. They're not biting on that. Nobody biting on
when
that.
I seen TJ meet Derrick Henry in the backfield, I was like, bro, I ain't know TJ was like that. Like
TJ been like that though.
I
You
know
should know you're a Steelers.
I know, but I ain't know he was a hitter.
I'm
though.
saying nobody biting on that, bro. Why are you running play action on first down? They not biting. You're not even really running the route.
And
Like, come on.
all right, this is the last thing I'm gonna say. We can go to Cavs. I think I still want to see Justin Fields by the end of the season,
Bro, no.
because
bro.
listen, when the moon balls aren't falling, when the check downs aren't falling, Russell Wilson is a nobody. I'm telling you this right now. He played the worst 2 games he's ever played back to back. I want to see Justin Fields.
Y'all played 2
Justin
great
Fields was doing
NFL
the same
teams.
thing, bro.
That's what I'm saying. When Justin Fields didn't score a touchdown against the Falcons, and what Chris Boswell scored 6 field goals, the same exact thing. Everybody, Justin Fields, where's Russell Wilson?
But the Ravens also they played too high. It's hard to get off.
Exactly.
The
Well,
move.
this is the
Commanders
second
and then y'all
team.
played the Ravens.
This is the second team when the defense is out there. It's not a single high safety, and Russell Wilson can't do anything.
I'm just saying the purpose of too high is to stop the long ball. And Justin
And
Fields
so
also
he
throws the
can't
long
do
ball,
anything.
man.
No, they didn't let Justin Fields throw a long ball at all. That's why that's why his stats look
that's one of the
trash.
better things he's good at, though.
Exactly, and they weren't letting him do it.
So what is he going to come in? What is he going to come in and do?
You gotta bring people down because of his legs. At the same time, you got to account for 2 things at the same time.
That is true.
Like
Bro's ball now is getting better.
But still, I still think teams are gonna because they do the same. They've done the same thing to Lamar at certain times. They'll just run too high. And they'll dare if you beat us with your legs, you beat us with your legs. But that's also the thing, bro. Lamar was so indecisive.
Yeah,
like he left at least 80 yards on the board and probably his touchdown if he would have just ran the ball. There's a lot of commotion going on Instagram right now because the AFC North video. Donnie's not here right now. Ben's not here right now. Nick's not here right now. But when Donnie comes back next week, we'll give him his opportunity. We'll give him his own segment to talk about why he predicted the AFC North the way he did.
Doesn't Ben come back soon?
He comes back like, whatever. I'm not going to lie. I don't know.
I think it's in December.
I think it's like second week of December. Yeah.
We might be getting Ben back on the podcast soon. Somebody was just glazing him in the chat talking about we need Ben back.
But yeah, it's time, bro. You predicted the division. Why? I don't know why.
I just wanted it. I wanted to be different. I just don't know why I went with the opposing team.
You went Browns, Ravens,
Steelers,
Bengals. Yeah. And for what reason did you go Browns, Ravens, Steelers, Bengals?
Well, I went Browns first because I do like the Browns defense. I still think that the Browns have a good defense. And I don't know why I did that knowing that their quarterback situation is the way it is, because I entirely expected this to play out how it is. Aside from the injury, I didn't expect Deshaun to be playing. But I don't know. I just wanted to be different, bro. I went last. They threw me last. And instead of saying Steelers like I could have done, they get in my head a lot. They be like, Steelers suck. Steelers suck. So they be feeding me propaganda. And I'm like, well, maybe the Steelers really do suck.
No, for all the Steelers fans that are on the video talking about, this age, everything like that, bro, we made these picks in June. Why are you acting like this was like week 1 or this was like middle of the season? We made these picks in June, like directly after the Steelers traded for Russell Wilson. And the reason I ranked the things I ever did, I went Ravens, Bengals, Steelers, Browns. I ranked by 2 things. I went by quarterback and I went by strength of schedule. So that's why I chose Ravens 1, because 1, I'm a Ravens fan. Why would I pick any other team? I picked Ravens 1. They just came off an AFC championship, and I think they have the best quarterback in the division. And then 2, the Steelers had the 3rd hardest schedule going into the season. Bengals had the 16th hardest schedule going into the season. And I think Joe Burrow is twice as good as Russell Wilson.
We had the 1st hardest schedule.
Ravens, Browns, and
they were all tied.
They were all tied. My bad. But they had the 16th hardest schedule, bro. Yeah. So that's why I picked Bengals to go second. I think Joe Burrow is twice as good as Russ, and that's not any diss to Russ or anything. He's just on the tail end of his career, and I think Joe Burrow's that good. Yeah. But like, bro, stop hating, bro. That's not it. To go into the season to say Ravens 1, Bengals 2, Steelers 3, and Browns 4 was not crazy. And yeah, I don't know why it's even a discussion why the Browns was last.
Yeah, I don't think we need to, like, one thing we all expected going into the season, and this is why this division is so hard to predict, is that we weren't saying, Ravens were going to have 16 wins and 1 loss, or and the Steelers were going to have 7 wins. Well, I wasn't saying that.
We predicted them all around.
Yeah, I expected all of these teams to finish relatively like to the point where all of them are pushing for the playoffs. Now, obviously, the Browns. I don't know what the Browns do, but they suck. Bro.
I knew the Browns was going to be bad.
I think they once they saw Deshaun get hurt, they were like, for sure, let's just tank.
They should have been.
They should have already been tanking.
But no, bro, stop coming to the comments, bro. Yes, we were wrong, but the picks were in June. They were in June. Like, they be killing me, bro. But yeah, kudos to the Steelers. They number 1 division. Still a lot of season left.
I just can't believe I let that come out of my mouth.
No, you are cooked. I don't know why you did that. Browns one was just so out of left.
I should have just said the Steelers. Because really, in my mind, I was thinking Steelers. I should have just said Steelers, but y'all was going to slander me, bro. I was tired of the slander.
They would have slandered you heavily. No, that's really why the video is getting cooked so heavily, is because Nick, Ben, and Dondi all picked Steelers to finish last. But you'll see them soon, and they will speak for themselves. How would you fix the Cowboys? Is that what you put?
No, I didn't put that.
No.
We talked that, though. I do want to talk Cowboys.
Dude, I don't know why. Why.
I want to talk Cowboys for the simple fact that going into the season, you expect the Cowboys to be a good regular season or whatever. And when they beat us, when they beat the Steelers, I was like, oh, okay.
You did get belt from the Cowboys, wow.
Not belt.
I know that.
Not belt, but I was like, we lost to the Cowboys. I was like, not too mad about that. I mean, I wish the game would have played out a little bit different, but just every week that goes by, and they still haven't won since then, I'm just like, we should not have lost that game. We should have won that 100%, 200%.
Nah, you guys kind of suck.
Nah, we suck.
You guys kind of suck.
But, hey, I don't know. You don't fix the Cowboys. The Cowboys, Jerry Jones, you don't fix the Cowboys until Jerry Jones isn't owner of your team anymore.
I'll never understand extending Dak. I know there's going to be a lot of Cowboys fans that come on the video and they're going to be like, well, who are you going to find that's better than Dak? I mean, eventually you'll find somebody, but are you going to get a Super Bowl with Dak? You gave Dak $231 guaranteed. You made him the highest paid quarterback, not highest paid quarterback, highest paid player in NFL history. My bad. Like, bro.
And it's okay to not give a quarterback, like, just because you have a good quarterback, and I know this is going to sound crazy coming out of my mouth, but just because you have a good quarterback doesn't mean that you always have to give that quarterback a new contract on your team. Like, Dak is going to go somewhere and get a contract. Kirk Cousins went somewhere and got a contract. Yeah. Like,
and you would have been in the same position. Not gonna lie. You're not going to go to the NFC Championship with Dak. You're not going to go to you might go to the NFC Championship without him with your future quarterback. Who knows? Right. You're not going to the Super Bowl with Dak. So
he's on the not to back half of his career, but he's not getting any younger.
All the people that were coping were like, well, we had to. You can't just let him walk if there's a chance you can get a Super Bowl. There isn't a chance.
There's not.
You haven't been in a Super Bowl this century.
No.
Just stop it. Like, oh my God.
They shouldn't have given him that contract.
And I'm gonna see the whole
somebody else, because he doesn't seem like he wants to be there. He didn't seem like he wanted to be there last year. You think so?
I don't know. I know he's very active in the community.
I mean, that's cool. I think that's just because he's a good person, but I don't think he likes Jerry Jones. I don't think he likes Mike McCarthy.
I don't think anybody likes Jerry Jones.
I think he barely likes CeeDee Lamb. Like,
nah.
Like, I think they're boys, but he doesn't like playing with CeeDee Lamb.
I don't think anybody likes Mike McCarthy or JJ. Not JJ. We're with Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones. I don't think anybody likes either of them boys. Not gonna lie.
No, absolutely. But that's what makes it so difficult to play for them. Like, bro, if you're the starting quarterback out there, what makes you want to go out there and put your body on the line every week when?
And I'm already hearing the comments too. But he was in the MVP conversation. Dak has literally been. He's been like he should have been an MVP voting the past 2 years. Like, I already know it. But still, bro. You didn't have to extend him. You did not have to, especially you didn't have to give him that bag.
Right.
Nah. Hey, man. The Cowboys are going to cowboy. We'll see.
They just better hope that he gets a running back and I don't even know. Is the offensive line the problem? They definitely need to revamp it, though, because they're getting old.
The Cowboys' problems in this order, they can't stop the run.
Which makes no sense because they've drafted D-line.
They drafted D-line, but I mean, that doesn't automatically equal results.
True.
They don't really have middle linebackers outside of Overshown. Their pass defense isn't horrible. It's not horrible, but it's not like top 10.
Right.
Trevon Diggs, he's getting his legs back under him. But yeah, I say number one, they can't stop the run. Number two, I mean, there's so many things. I don't know what I can put to. Like, you got coaching, you got Mike McCarthy, then you just got the attitude of the team, the morale, like the culture. Yeah. I'll say culture is number two. I mean, culture.
That's what I'm saying. You got Dak on the sideline talking about we effing suck, like, bro.
I mean, that's being realistic.
That's being realistic, but mid game is crazy.
I mean,
looking over and be like, yeah, we
I'm not gonna lie, that happens. And whenever a team's getting blown out, that happens every single game. Somebody says that. That's not even a crazy thing to say. But it's just like the way you had Micah like calling like Mike McCarthy a bitch on the podium and everything like that, like that type of stuff.
He didn't actually say that.
I mean, he kind of did. He said Mike McCarthy hasn't accomplished anything in his life for real, but
That's not why he said that, though. He said that he was more so giving credit to Zach Martin than he was taking it away from Mike McCarthy.
Mike McCarthy has not accomplished anything close to what Zach Martin has in his life.
Yeah. Zach Martin's been the best at his position for
I mean, Mike McCarthy won a Super Bowl.
years.
I'd say that's close.
And what was he?
I mean, he was a coach. He wasn't a player. Yeah.
What was he in
wasn't a
charge of
player.
on that team?
He called the offensive plays
For what team?
for the Packers. When they won a Super Bowl. But nah.
Yeah, so Aaron Rodgers.
Cowboys gotta do a lot of things. They're gonna be in cap. They're gonna be in cap hell for a minute there, and then it's just like, bro, what do you really do? What can you bring in?
Have they given Micah Parsons a new contract?
Nah, he's got to get paid too.
I don't think
That's
they
what
do. I mean, I think
Baltimore Raven.
That would be the stupidest thing. No,
Baltimore Raven.
no, they're not doing that. He's not doing.
Where's he going?
I would say he has a better chance of going to Pittsburgh
Baltimore
than he goes to the Ravens.
He's not going to the Steelers, bro. You're
He
just
said
saying
that
that
he
because
wanted- he
you're just
said
saying
that,
that because
though.
he's from Pennsylvania, bro.
And he said that if he was playing on another team, he would rather it be the Steelers. Those words came out of his
Baltimore Raven.
mouth. He said, "I can see myself being a Pittsburgh Steeler."
He's probably going to sign with the Eagles.
Probably.
Like, come on now. Come on now.
No, that would be insane.
He's going to be on the Eagles.
If he
Philadelphia Eagles.
You
Mike
think he
Parsons.
goes to the Eagles?
I mean, they got Saquon from the Giants with no issue.
Yeah, but like Micah Parsons he would be fine with going to the Eagles.
I mean, he's on a podcast with Darius Slay every single week. And Howie Roseman, genuinely, he has to have like dirt on every single owner in the NFL. I don't know how he does it.
He said he
I don't
has dirt.
Like, he has to have dirt. He got to have dirt on Goodell or something. I just don't know how Howie Roseman does it. Genuinely,
Yeah, his cap space is infinite.
cap space is infinite. His trading, like, bro, he could probably trade the 7th rounder for Lamar Jackson right now. Like that. Like I don't know how he does it. I genuinely don't know how he does it. But moving on to, do I want to talk about Anthony Richardson? Do I want to
Yes,
talk about
bro.
Anthony? Man.
Because I just didn't I say this last podcast?
Oh my gosh, no.
I could have swore I said this.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I said put AR in too. It was Dondi and Xavier that said don't put AR in. But I'm talking about you saying you guys called me crazy for picking up Anthony Richardson. Nobody called you anything for picking him up in fantasy. You just like spreading propaganda, bro.
No, I was more so talking about on the podcast where they made it seem like he was just. AR is just a young guy. He's just young. He's just young. He's just
young and
stupid.
dumb. I was gonna say he's just young and stupid, bro. Really that
Like,
simple.
And that's okay. Let him go figure it out. You're not winning anything this year.
But yeah,
Joe
they're-
Flacco's not giving you anything this year.
I don't know. I'm low key predicting Colts sneaking in that 7th spot. I don't know.
And doing nothing. So
don't know.
and losing, giving the team that they play a bye week. Like
I don't know, man.
and I know my team lost to him. Whatever.
He had 20 of 30, 272, 2 tutties, 10 attempts, 32 yards, and a tutty. So 3 total TDs. He's back. I don't know.
Telling you, bro.
I was that the highest completion percentage of his career too? 20 or 30? I feel like it is. It's probably not. He probably had a game where he went like 8 for 10. Like he probably had a game where he went like 8 for 10. And that was his in total passing, like for the entire.
Yeah, probably.
But like I don't know, man. Colts to the Os. They could low key sneak into the Os, man. I don't
Who's
know.
in their division?
The Texans. I was about to say Cowboys because we're both in Texas. I'm tripping. Colts schedule 2024 though. I don't know.
You said it's Texans and who else in there?
Texans and Jags, bro. Come on.
Who's the fourth team?
Who is the 14? Texans, Jags, Colts. Texans, Jags, Colts.
Yeah, what?
Like, bro, am I an idiot, bro?
Texans.
Titans. There we go.
Oh yeah.
Texans, like, bro, they can make it, bro. I'm telling you. I'm looking at the schedule right now.
I mean, they not winning the division.
They're not winning the division, but they can sneak into that 7th spot. The Broncos keep losing. Like if they lose, I know they're winning right now. But if
The Broncos?
the Broncos are in the 7th spot right now.
Oh yeah, I guess.
So
Do we think that the Broncos are going to keep losing? Because I feel like the Broncos are a lot hotter than the Colts right
I
now.
don't know, but I'm just saying Colts might be able to sneak in their Broncos schedule.
I don't know.
Schedule.
The Broncos look serious. Like that defense wasn't the problem. It hasn't been the problem. I said this last week about their defense. I'll say it again. Their defense looks pretty dang good. They've got arguably the best corner in the league. I mean, I know they lost their safety over the season, or over the offseason, but they got some guys over there. It just seems like it doesn't matter who's over there. They plug and play.
I don't know this Broncos schedule. It's mid. But the Colts schedule is low. It's a lot easier. They play the Lions, then they play nobody. They go Lions, and I don't know. I think
Lions and who? You're not saying who?
They might get the Lions. No, I just want to spread propaganda. Then they play the Patriots. Then they play the Broncos.
Don't say the Patriots like that, because the Patriots love when people say their name like that. They got
no, Drake May certified.
And then they go out there and they win.
Drake May certified. Then they play the Broncos. Then they play the Titans. Then they play the Giants. They can sneak in, bro.
Oh, Colts versus Broncos. That's probably going to settle it right there,
bro. If they beat the Broncos, they can sneak in, bro. Because I don't think they're going to beat the Lions, but you go and win 4 straight after that. You go 10-7.
I don't see them beating the Broncos, to be honest with you.
You can sneak in.
I don't see them beating the Broncos. I think Anthony Richardson is going to have a really tough challenge because that defense is competent.
Taylor legacy game.
It's going to have to be, because they're not winning off the likes of Anthony
I haven't
Richardson.
missed on a playoff take yet. I predicted Texans to the playoffs last year. I'm picking Colts to the playoffs this year. They're going to be the 7th seed.
I can see it happening.
They're going to beat the Steelers round 1.
Whoa.
Nah, I'm hating. I'm genuinely hating.
Don't say
I'm genuinely hating.
That would make sense.
No, they're going to play the Bills round 1. I don't know if you guys can get the 2nd seed.
I think so.
You think you can get the 2nd seed over Buffalo?
Yeah, who does Buffalo play to the rest of the
Nobody's.
year? Well, then probably not.
They play the Dolphins. I know that.
To be honest, though, I think the Chiefs.
No, they
I
don't. They actually played the Dolphins twice already. What? No, you might actually get that 2nd seed.
I think we might get one.
You
hear me out.
Stop it, bro.
I think we might get one.
Stop it, bro.
If we play the AFC North like how we played the AFC North last year, we might get one.
Stop it, bro.
I'm telling you.
Stop it, bro. The Chiefs are probably not losing another game.
They're losing on Christmas.
Oh my! I knew you were gonna say it.
Look, my mom has been telling me, and I'm starting to believe it more and more. She keeps telling me that if we beat the Chiefs, or that we will beat the Chiefs on Christmas. Here's my thing. This is what I told her. I said that might be true. We might win. We might beat them on Christmas. But I don't want to be the next Bills, okay? I don't want to be the next Josh Allen who beats the Chiefs regular season and gets to the playoffs and then they lose, because they know what we're doing. They know our tricks.
Are you saying you're not going to lose another game?
No. I think we lose. I think we go to the Eagles.
So then how are the Chiefs going to not get the 1st seed? Who are they going to lose to?
I don't know.
They don't play anybody, bro.
They don't play anybody. They haven't been playing anybody. They almost lost to the Broncos.
Like, they don't play anybody for the rest of the season. They play the Texans, but maybe.
Give me the Texans.
Maybe. Nah.
Give me the Texans.
Not with current CJ. Can't do it.
Nico Collins came back. What you talking about?
Not with current CJ. Still not.
Nico Collins came back.
Can't do
Look
it.
at Joe Mixon.
Can't do it.
Look at Joe Mixon.
They're the best team against the run.
Who?
They're the best team against running backs this year.
Who?
The Chiefs.
I don't care about
They
none
haven't
of
let
that.
up a 100-yard rusher all year.
I don't care about none of that.
So what are you talking about?
What running backs have they even played?
They played Derrick Henry.
Week 1.
Like, bro, stop.
Week 1, they gave Derrick Henry like 12 carries.
That's
I'm not
true.
taking that. I don't care about that. I really don't.
They played J.K. Dobbins. They clamped J.K. Dobbins.
What?
They clamped Bijan Robinson.
Okay.
They clamped.
Clamped. What did Bijan do?
They clamped Alvin
receiving-wise?
Kamara. They clamped Alvin Kamara. 11 carries for 26 yards. Like, come on, bro. You got to lock in, man. James Cook got clamped too. He just had rushing touchdowns, so it was misleading.
I don't know, bro.
Come on, bro. You got to lock in, man.
So why is their defense so good other than Chris Jones?
Anthony Spagnuolo.
But like, I just don't understand that they can stop the run so easily.
It's not even like the fact that they're just stopping the run. They're just locking running backs. Like, they're just locking them up.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. But I think my bold prediction, really bold prediction, is that the Steelers sneak in the 1 seed.
It's not happening. They just can't. I'm looking at the Chiefs schedule, and they play the Panthers, Raiders, Chargers, Browns. That's 3-1. If they
don't
lose
count
to
the Chargers out. Yeah,
that's why I said 3-1. They're going to beat the Panthers, they're going to beat the Raiders, and they're going to beat the Browns. And if they beat the Chargers, that's 4-0. The Chargers are the only game on there they might lose.
And the Texans.
I'm talking about the next 4.
Oh.
And then if they lose to you think they're going to lose to the Texans, lose to you, and back-to-back. All right, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the path, the division is there.
Man.
Bills, they got their own road. They got their own road to glory. Like, I'm just gonna let the Bills do whatever.
No, the Bills, they do play tough. They play the 49ers, then they play the Rams, then they play the Lions.
Oh yeah.
Then they play the Pats, and then last game of the season they play the Jets.
Yeah, I don't know who they're gonna drop, but they're gonna drop to somebody.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they lose 3 straight. If they lose 3 straight, and then people are gonna be down the Bills again. Then they're gonna blitz whoever they play first round, and then people are gonna be like they're going to the Super Bowl. I already know how it's gonna go.
Yeah.
I already know. I've seen this movie 100 times, like I said earlier.
I hope we play the Bills in the playoffs again.
I don't know. I think they might give y'all a belt.
I think they might give us a good game.
I think they might give y'all a belt, especially if you play first round.
Oh, no, I don't want to see them first round. I want to see them divisional. I don't think we will see them first round.
It would dang near be impossible.
Yeah.
The Ravens would have to win they'd have to win out to drop the Bills. And the Bills would have to lose the next 3.
Yeah, no, I don't. I think that I just feel like the game comparison from this year to last year between the Bills and the Steelers would be way better ball. Like, it just would be way better. You don't think so, bro? We walked in there with Mason Rudolph and thought we were going to win.
They play too high against Russell Wilson. What are you going to do?
But Justin Fields Russell Wilson is dead. I'm not going to lie. Russell Wilson is going to be hurt by the time that the season's over.
Bro, you got to let go of it.
I just have a feeling, bro. He's going to get hurt.
This is just crazy.
He's not playing. His stats look a lot better than he's actually playing, aside from last game. Like, I'm watching that first game he played. Was that the first game where he threw that ball up and it hit the DB's helmet first game? Didn't I come on the pod the next week and literally say the same thing?
Yeah, and he threw that horrible one into the dirt that he was trying to throw to Calvin Austin.
Awful. What is happening? Like, if the moon balls aren't falling, Russell Wilson is nobody. You see when we put Justin Fields in the game and got what? Aside from that slide, it would have been a 10-yard completion or a 10-yard rush out of nowhere. Teams don't know what to do when Justin Fields step on the field. It's like, what are we doing? We put him on the field. You knew he was running the ball. Y'all couldn't stop him. That's not true. I'm not saying
you just can't say they don't know what to do when you didn't score a touchdown against the Falcons. You didn't score. Who did you? Isn't there 2 games where you didn't score a touchdown, or you scored one touchdown against the Broncos, or was that also another?
Probably
game
yeah. I think it was only one touchdown against the Broncos.
Come on, bro. You can't just say they don't know what to do.
Oh, I was mainly talking about the Bengals, or not the Bengals, the Ravens. I mean,
you said teams don't know what to do. Stop it.
It just makes our offense look so much scary.
Get some help, bro. I don't think so. I don't think you're scary. I don't think
you're
scary.
You think the Steelers would be better with Russell Wilson for the rest of the season?
I think he knows how to operate the offense a lot better. I think he's more accurate. And I don't
think he's more accurate.
I do. I think he's a smarter quarterback, too.
I think he's a smarter quarterback, yeah. I just know we're seeing Justin before the season's over.
Dude.
Even if it's like Russ twists his ankle for the game, early game, we see Justin Fields and he gives us that Justin Fields show that we've been waiting for. God. And then we're just like, do we go back to Russ? Like, I don't know. I'm telling you, just wait for this video to drop. Because we're going to drop it when it happens.
This is bad propaganda.
This is great propaganda.
Oh my gosh. I can't do it. I can't. I don't think you guys are getting the 1 seed, though, to be honest.
I mean, possibly.
All right, do you have anything to say to Myles Garrett before the game on Thursday after what he just said?
Oh, I mean, Myles Garrett he's a non-factor when he plays the Steelers for the most part.
He's just a non-factor.
He is just a non-factor, but I mean, Dan Moore Jr. was a 4th-round rookie out of who knows where, and ever since we got Dan Moore, those are the best games that Dan Moore has played. Mind you, for the past 4 years, it's been get Dan Moore the heck out of here, except for when it's Browns week. When it's Browns week, it's like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited to see Dan Moore play football because he's going to somehow, some way clamp Myles Garrett one-on-one. Like, it makes no sense at all, but I can't wait.
So what score prediction?
I think we're going to lose.
What?
If you want,
you think this, bro, they're going to cook you, bro.
I know. But
because they already hate you, they already say you don't go hard enough.
They say I'm a fake Steelers fan, but it's just been everything's been too good for us. Everything's fallen.
I do feel that too.
Everything's fallen right for us. We beat the Commanders, but here's my thing. I think we lose this game right here. We win out against Bengals.
Okay.
We beat the Browns the next time.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think you sweep the Browns, and I think the Bengals get you once, and they scare you in the second one.
It literally doesn't matter because those Bengals games is going to be Najee Harris, Jalen Warren legacy games. Like, it's not going to matter.
I don't think so.
And like, we're not giving them the opportunity to put 35 points on the board because we're going to be running the ball all game.
You better hope so, bro.
Like,
you better hope so.
Like, they're going to score 17.
Loss is crazy though. I'm going Steelers 24, Browns 10.
it's gonna be like 14-17.
And Steelers fans, stop bothering me about the Ravens losing to the Steelers. One, we're already gonna have a reel up by now, but two, bro, I'm a Ravens fan. Why would I pick the Steelers to beat us? And I took the approach that they've beat us so many times in a row already. We're finally gonna break the curse.
Yeah, no.
And then I was just wrong. I was wrong. I said I was wrong. But I'm just saying, like, bro, you lose so many straight. Lamar's having the best year of his career. Obviously, in my Ravens fan mind, I'm gonna have the attitude that they're gonna break the curse. Like you're gonna get one eventually. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get a dub eventually.
Yeah, I will say this is the most nervous I've ever been with the going into Ravens games, just because Derrick Henry. He just, I don't know. You look at that and it's like, what's happening?
They're killing me, bro. They're killing me, bro. Hopefully we like blow you guys out in Baltimore.
No, if you guys blow us out, I'll be mad. If it's a good game and you guys win, but if you blow us out,
nah, bro, I'm telling you, I've seen this movie 100 times, bro. I've seen it 100 times. We're gonna blow out the Chargers. Then we're gonna cook the Eagles. Then we're gonna see you guys again. They're gonna be like, and we're gonna beat you guys by like 10 or something. I guarantee it. And then they're gonna be like, the Ravens finally put the Steelers curse to bed. Now they're gonna do it in the playoffs again. And then we're gonna go. We're going to play the Colts or something. They're going to stop running the ball entirely. They're going to throw it a million times. Isaiah Likely's going to fumble because he's just running and the ball flies into somebody else's hands. Justice Hill might kick the ball into somebody's hands. Like, it's going to be some crazy turnovers. They're going to have 12 drops. Like, bro, I've seen this movie 100 times,
so
bro. I know how it ends.
The Steelers see the Ravens in the playoff. Whose playoff curse ends first? I know you guys won that wild card game.
I think the
you guys had 1 seed last year.
Yeah, and we cooked the Texans. Like it was like Lamar had 4 total touchdowns. Like it was a great game. Whose playoff curse ends first? I'm not gonna lie. I think the Ravens playoff curse ends first for the simple fact that you guys cooked us like so many times in a row, right? The same thing happened with the Titans. They beat us in the playoffs and then they beat us in the regular season too. And I just think with the exact same thing is going to happen. We're going to beat you guys. It's going to be a horrible game by Lamar. It's going to be horrible. He's going to have like 2 interceptions, but he's going to have like he's going to have like a rushing touchdown. Derrick Henry's going to have a rushing touchdown, and we're going to win by like a field goal. And it's probably going to be a walk-off pick. It's probably going to be like a walk-off pick. And then Mike Tomlin's going to be
depends on who's playing.
Mike Tomlin's going to be on the hot seat again. Like it's going to be the same thing, but like no.
I don't know what to do if Mike Tomlin doesn't win a playoff game this year. You can't have the best regular season coach and not win a playoff game.
Nah, if you guys get because right now, yeah, you guys are currently going to play us, but I think the Ravens are going to get the 5 seed. I think they're going to get the 5 or the 4, to be honest, because we're only 1 game behind the 5, and then you guys, bro, it's just so hard to say. I don't want to make any predictions just because of how
much time is left.
Yeah,
how many AFC North games?
Bro, it's 7 games left in the season, bro, and the difference between the 2 and the 6 seed is 2 games right now. And the difference between the 3 and the 4 seed is 2, and the 3 and the 5th seed. That's the only problem. The Chargers can't really climb up because they're second. I don't know. It's bad, man. It's bad.
Yeah, this playoff picture is very, very, very interesting. It's fun being the team that's not barely in the playoffs for the once. It's like, oh, we're comfortable.
There's just so much
right
football
now.
left to be played, bro.
And it's
because imagine you lose. Imagine like you lose to the Browns, then you drop both to the Bengals, bro.
Which is a possibility because the Bengals play us the toughest out the division.
And then imagine the Ravens like win out or something or only lose like 1 more. I don't know, bro. This is tough. I just know Falcons suck. I hate them boys. Because Darnell Mooney's on my fantasy team and I needed some points this week and they didn't give me any. Darnell Mooney's like good for 18 every week. Now he gets 4 points. He got me 18. I would have won. Pain. All right.
Pain. But nah. Who else is on that list?
Bro, I don't know. Like the week was like it was a good week for football, but it was so mid at the same time. Low key, the Bengals are like the best 4-7 team of all time. I'm not gonna lie.
That was my stomach.
Like low key, best 4-7 team of all time. But at the same time, it's
I could see that for sure.
But at the same time, it's like what is Zach Taylor really the problem? Like, do we think Zach Taylor is really the problem?
I can't tell. I just, it's like you watch them, you're like, why is their defense bad? What is their defense not good?
The defense will tee up for a little bit too. Like they teed up, and then they could have put the game away. I think it was Mike Hill. It was Mike Hill, and I think that could have put the game away. He had the chance to catch a pick six, and he dropped it.
He did.
That they could have put the game away. So it's like I can't really put that on Zach Taylor. You know what I'm saying? And then they're lost to the Ravens.
Here's
you
what's
run
on.
the ball 3 times because you're expecting Evan McPherson to make it. It's not like the field goal got blocked or anything. I can't really put that on him. I can't.
Nah. Here's why I think it's bad on Zach Taylor is that he let Joe Mixon walk away. And you can argue that if you have Joe Mixon on that team, you run the ball a lot more confidently.
Chase Brown's not playing bad.
And you manage. He's not. Don't get me wrong, but is he not a receiving back? He's like a more of a check down.
He run hard though.
He does. No, don't get me wrong. I love Chase Brown. I love seeing him play. And it really doesn't matter what running back you have for the Bengals, as long as they can catch a pass, they're gonna look good. But they just need a runner. Like even if it's not their running back or RB1, they need somebody in there who can get 3 carries, 3.5, run the ball, chew the clock. Like bro, you there's never an instance where you should put 35 points up and not win.
I mean, but Evan McPherson missed a field goal against the Commanders. He missed a field goal that game. Every game they've lost, he missed a field goal dang near. Well, like 4 games. He missed a field goal against the Chargers.
I told you Evan McPherson wasn't that guy.
He missed a field goal against the Ravens. He missed a field goal against the Commanders. He missed a field goal against the Chiefs. That's 4 games.
That week 1 game, Steelers versus Bengals, when he missed that field, when they were going back-to-back misses.
Nah, it was crazy.
I told y'all he was not that guy. Because that was his hype here, wasn't it? Like everybody's like, oh my gosh, Evan McPherson. No,
because he did. What did he do? I think he won them like 3 playoff games.
Yeah,
I think he won all 3 of their playoff games. For
get out of here.
So yeah, I don't think Zach Taylor's that bad. But every Bengals fan I see, they say get him out of there. I don't think he's like a great head coach. Like he's not like a top 5 head coach. He might not even be top 10. But who are you going to find that's better? Who are you going to hire to be the head coach? You can't name nobody for real.
He's just like very like in the middle, I think.
I mean, they could hire the Lions defensive coordinator. No, the defensive coordinator. Ben Johnson's getting the Bears job. He's getting the Bears job.
We're not predicting him anywhere else.
Yeah, he's getting the Bears job.
So who's your coach of the year? Is it still Dan Quinn?
I knew it was coming, bro.
Or is it Dan Campbell?
I knew it was coming, bro.
Is it Dan Campbell now?
No, it's tough.
It's Mike T, bro. Just say it,
bro. Right now. I hate to say it.
You love to say it.
No, I like Mike Tomlin.
I
hate you, and I hate Steelers fans.
I'm just glad that Mike Tomlin. It's looking like how the NFL hates the Steelers though, so it's probably not going to happen. But it's just looking like Mike Tomlin is finally going to get his first coach of the year.
Probably not, especially if the Chiefs don't lose again. Andy Reid will be in there, and with the Chiefs plays, they'll probably give it to Andy Reid. Yeah. And then probably Dan Quinn will probably be above Tomlin too because he has Jaden Daniels. But without her looking right now, they might not make the offs.
Who?
The Commanders? No, I'm just talking.
No, I think they still get it.
Yeah, they'll make the offs. I'm just talking.
Does Kevin Stefanski have 2 coach of the years?
I think he does.
That hurts.
I think he does.
That hurts.
No, D'Amico should definitely have the one from last year.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll say Kevin Stefanski's first one, that was dub. He deserved that. Sure. Brown's first playoff win in like forever. Like he deserved that.
They didn't win that playoff game. We lost.
You got
They didn't win that playoff game. We lost it. First play of the game, snap over. But
coach of the year. Yeah, coach of the year right now. I got Tomlin 1, Dan Quinn 2, and then Dan Campbell 3. I'm not talking about Andy Reid. I'm not doing it. Yeah, he's not in there.
I don't think he's in the conversation right now.
It's just
it's going to be black magic.
It's Chiefs glaze.
Yeah.
It's Chiefs glaze.
Yeah. But it just hurts to say that Kevin Stefanski has 2 and Mike Tomlin, John Harbaugh have none. But that should never make sense. It's just because like the standard, like they've established a standard. That's what I'm saying. Why. But we got so
the Browns standard, like their standard is 5 wins. Like you get over 5 wins, that's great dubs.
So backwards. that year, last year one that he got was because the team was so hurt and they still won games. That was the worst one. Why did Mike Tomlin not win the year that they went to the playoffs with Duck Hodges?
That was genuinely horrible hoops from the voters.
Oh my gosh.
Genuinely. And Joe, bro, I don't even want to talk about it. I'm just going to get mad again. And then, like, I forget what dude asked. Somebody asked, like, why do we hate the Steelers so much on this video? I feel like it would be so much better if Donnie was here and, like, the rest of everybody was here. Nobody's going to say we like the Steelers. Nobody. I'm going to just get everybody hip right now. Everybody on the podcast outside of Donovan is a fan of a different AFC North team that's not the Steelers. Why would we get
except for Kale? He's a Packers fan.
He's a Packers fan. He's a strange guy. But it's just like why would we go out of our way and be like, yeah, Steelers are like that? Nobody would ever do that.
They actually will never admit that because they know that I will never let them live that down. The day that they admit.
I feel like I'm the most fair out of everybody.
No, yeah, for sure.
Steelers. Like, what are we talking about?
But if you have the opportunity to hate on the Steelers, he does. Okay.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, bro, it's like the lob to Brian.
Because they just know it makes me mad.
And it's just like, bro, you just glaze so much, bro. Like, genuinely.
It's my team, man. It's my guys.
Are you going to Thursday night football?
Probably not, to be honest. I got a lot to do.
Yeah, I'm there. I ain't gonna lie. I'm turned up.
I do want to go. Actually, the dude that I sit next to in my math class, shout out Wyatt, bro. I don't know if you follow the pod. I think you do. Shout out my boy Wyatt. He said he was going, and I was like, I'm thinking about it.
It's just because the tickets were so cheap, bro. They like $40.
Yeah, it's just on a Thursday. If it was a Sunday, I would definitely go, but Thursday makes it a little bit more difficult. What's the biggest surprise? What team surprised you the most?
What team surprised me the most? The Bengals. I didn't think they would be like this. I thought with that cakewalk schedule that they were gonna go crazy. Like the Patriots, definitely didn't think they were losing to the Patriots. Mm-mm. I thought with the cakewalk schedule that they were going to go crazy. They were going to be like 8-2 by week 10, and they were going to say Joe Burrow's the best quarterback in the NFL, which I definitely think he has a case. He's 1 or 2.
Yeah.
And then I thought like it was going to be
1, 2, or 3.
He's going to the Super Bowl again. This is exactly why Joe Burrow and the Bengals are the team to be in the AFC. That's probably the team that surprised me the most.
It's just like I agree with you. This is definitely one of my teams. It's not the team that I was thinking of, but it definitely is like
Bengals and
Jets.
Bengals
I was going to say Jets, but also my good surprise is the Commanders.
Yeah.
But back to the Bengals, though, it just kind of hurts because it's like, oh, this is like one of the, Joe Burrow has injury issues. So it's like, oh, you guys are kind of wasting a year because especially with like, he has a lot of injuries to his throwing arm and stuff like that and wrist and hand and all that good stuff. Like, it's not a person you really want to waste years on.
Literally the greatest 4-7 team of all time, to be honest. But I'm definitely surprised. Can't say the Lions surprised me either. I didn't think they'd be going this crazy. I didn't think they'd be dropping 50 in back to weeks. But
they just be pat stat.
Stat padding.
But I say
pat statting. Like, bro, nah, you crazy, bro.
Yeah. But they that's like the
Broncos.
Cowboys.
No, Broncos did surprise me.
I was gonna say Broncos, but I'm not
that.
really surprised. You have Sean Payton at coach. I expect.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I was out on Sean Payton. I was like, I hate Sean Payton.
I do hate Sean Payton. Yes.
And I was like Drew Brees merchant. I didn't think they would be making noise like this. But there's still time to fall off. It's only week 10.
Yeah, that's true.
Week 11. Sorry.
I don't think it's that surprising. If they were doing a little bit better,
Vikings were surprising. I definitely thought Vikings were going to win like 3 games.
Yeah,
I thought we did predict
them to win. I think we actually predicted them to go like 2.
Yeah, 2-15, 3-14.
We had a whole segment where we sat here and looked at every game.
Slandered the Vikings. Go watch that video. Go watch that video. But not really no other surprises. Not really. None at all. Giants suck for good reason. Raiders suck. No, one team I don't see nobody talking about is the Cardinals leading the NFC West. And y'all called me crazy. I said the Cardinals might even finish second in this division because I thought the 49ers were going to take it. But now the Cardinals are first in the division. I think
that switches by the time that the season ends, though. Not even being a Cardinals hater, because I think when you said that, I was like, who? Because
you told me that the Rams were definitely finishing second over them. It shouldn't even be a conversation. Yes, I just watched the video.
Huh. I mean, that's not a crazy take. Also, we didn't expect the Rams, because like if the Rams weren't injured so much at the beginning of the season, this would be a whole completely different conversation. They had both of their wide receiver 1 and 2 were out. That's why the Texans look so bad. But now that they got Nico Collins back, it's like, okay, we're back.
No, I wouldn't even say they're back. Joe Mixon, he legacy.
I think that they're back.
I don't.
But no, I think that
Cardinals. I'm not gonna lie. No, Cardinals are probably winning the division.
I think I agreed with you though, saying that they were tough. They were a tough team to play.
Didn't.
I didn't agree at all because there's no way, because they beat us last year when they were 2-11.
I'm about to dang near pull up the video and just show you on the pod. Like,
I think that's it, pod. My Acktown goons, my Ackinators.
No, that's never gonna catch on.
Oh, I'm making an Akkinator shirt.
That's never gonna catch on.
But I think that's it. Make sure y'all continue to tune into the podcast. Remember, we appreciate y'all more than y'all know. We really are getting somewhere. And we got things in the works and on the way. So make sure y'all tune in and stay up on that. Like, subscribe, comment, share, all of that.
Steelers fans, leave me and my family alone, please.
Yeah.